Yeah, when a guy asks you something, he wants the truth. He wants you to tell him the truth. He wants you to tell him, yeah, you look good, or no, you look like crap, okay? I mean, he wants to tell you the truth, but women don't. No, never forget this. Whenever a woman tells you that she wants your help, or she wants you to tell her the truth, she doesn't want that. She doesn't want your help, and she doesn't want the truth. She wants you to lie to her. And this is practically all the time, practically no exceptions. And sure, yeah, you're at some work situation and some woman says that she needs your help. Yeah, of course, she wants your actual help, right? But when it comes to like your personal life, your personal interaction, a woman doesn't want your help. No, she does not. She just wants to tell you about her problems and for you to sympathize. And when she asks you to tell her the truth, she doesn't want the truth. She wants you to make her feel better. And how do you make her feel better? Not by telling her the truth, but by lying to her. And this is universal. This is absolutely universal. Every woman in every culture, in every period of history, whenever she wants your help, or let me phrase that, whenever she starts telling you about some problem, and you as a man, you who are hardwired to solve problems, and you hear a problem, well, you hear the woman telling you a problem, she doesn't want your help. She doesn't. She just wants to bitch and moan and complain. That's all she's doing. She just wants to let off steam. A guy, when he says that, he's got some problem or whatever, maybe he doesn't outright say he needs help, but by the very fact that he's telling you his problem, he's basically tacitly saying to you, help me, buddy. But a woman, never. Yeah, it took me a long time to figure this one out. I mean, it's sort of like embarrassingly long at this point, now that I think about it. Because for years, whenever I'd be in some sort of relationship, or maybe with the women in my life, like mothers, aunts, sisters, cousins, whatever, they would tell me some problem and I would try to help them solve the problem, and they didn't want that. No, they don't want that. They want you to just listen to them and sympathize and nod along. And like, oh yeah, that's so awful. Like children. Yeah, because bottom line, women are so much like children. Women want sympathy. They don't want solutions. And they certainly don't want your help with any problem that they might be having. They just want you to just listen to them, just like children do. I have small children, right? And they bitch and moan about their little problems, whatnot. I don't pay attention to their problems. I just listen, but my focus is elsewhere, and they're babbling because they're 4 and 6, and they babble about their little problems, and I nod, and when they start to cry over their problems, I soothe them, but I don't try to fix their problems. Of course not, because they're 4 and 6, and whatever problems they have are trivial, number one, and number two, they'll figure them out on their own, right? Same with women. Same with women, and women hate this truth. You pointed out to a woman that this is a fact, that women are basically like children in regards to problems, and they'll yell at you and scream at you and just call you a misogynist and all kinds of things and whatnot, but it's true. It's the truth. And that brings the next problem, which is telling the woman the truth. You never tell a woman the truth, ever. You never tell her the truth, because women can't handle it. Women don't want the truth. They want to feel good about themselves. And so they will be happy if you tell them lies. Let me give you a specific example. Suppose you go and cheat on your wife. You've been married for X number of years, and she has never cheated on you, and you had some fling or something other. And somehow she finds out about it, right? And she says to you, did you cheat on me? What do you say to her? You say, of course, no, my love, I have never cheated on you, and I never will. And she will believe you. Believe me when I tell you, she will believe you. Assuming, of course, the obvious caveat, there isn't blatant evidence, okay? I don't know, pictures of you and your side piece or whatever. You lie to your woman that you're not cheating on her and she'll buy it. Yeah. And the thing is, see, women are incredibly easy to gaslight. Yeah. And because the thing is, see, at their core, they want to be gaslit. That's the truth of the matter. They don't want to hear the truth because they don't want to feel bad. Because, you see, men need to know the truth because they recognize at some DNA level, some built-in level, that if they do not know the truth, they might get eaten by a lion. Okay? I mean, you know, evolutionarily speaking, that's what's going on, of course. A man will always want to know accurate information, no matter how unpleasant that accurate information might be, because if he doesn't know that accurate information, if he is ignorant, if he is operating under a delusion, he might get eaten by a lion. He might get run over by a truck. He might be, you know, destroyed in whatever business he's doing. You see the problem. That's why guys, have you noticed, get real upset when they catch somebody who's a liar or catches somebody in a lie, a trivial lie. They tend to think that that trivial lie is indicative of the fact that that person is not trustworthy and that they will always lie, which is of course not true. That's a false inference, but that's not the point. The point is, see, you've noticed those guys who get furious when they spot somebody either lying or maybe just, you know, gilding the lily a little bit. Maybe just telling, not a white lie even, but just, you know, shading it a little bit. They get furious about it. Yeah? Why? Why do you think? It's because of this need that we have as men to know accurate information about the world around us. But women don't operate this way. No, because women's world is a social world. Women are all about getting along in the social milieu they happen to be in. And so they don't really care about the truth. They just care about feeling good. And they care about fitting in. They care about, you know, getting along with their important relationships, be it with men, be it with their friends, their family, whomever. And so, of course, they accept lies. And many times, frankly, I would venture to argue, most times, women are perfectly aware that they are being lied to. They know in their core that they are being lied to, but they prefer to accept the lie and not face the truth because the lie is soothing. That soothing quality that the lie has, that way it has of whitewashing the truth. They want that feeling, which is very important that you understand, because you can get a lot out of women by lying to them. Yes, I am perfectly aware that I am advocating lying to women. Of course you lie to women. You never tell them the truth. Are you an idiot? Are you 5? Come on, wake up. Women need to be managed. See? That, I would venture to argue, is the great disaster that has befallen Western civilization over the last 20, 30, 40 odd years. The inability of men to manage women. And how do you manage them? By lying to them. By making them feel good. By telling them things that are not true, but which will make them feel good, and more importantly, make them do the things that we want them to do, for crying out loud. You're married to some woman, you have 2, 3, 4 kids, right? And you got some side piece, you know, and she's hot as blazes, but you know, it's just gonna be like for a few months, right? And your wife comes at you and says, "Oh, are you cheating on me?" What do you say? "Yes, honey, I'm cheating on you, and I feel so bad." No, of course not. You don't say that, for crying out loud. No, you lie to her. Of course you do. You manage her. Women are there to be managed, just like children. Huh? You manage them by lying. You manage them by soothing them. You manage them by giving them what they want, telling them what they want to hear. And the fact of the matter is, if you actually tell them the truth, they will hate you for it. And that's the thing, that's the crux of the matter, the truth, see? The truth is that if you tell women the truth about whatever, something that's of course important to them, not, you know, the truth of what time of day it is, no. If you tell them the truth, they will hate you for it. And if you tell her that she looks fat in that dress, she's going to hate you. If you tell her that you banged your secretary, she's gonna hate you. If you tell her whatever truth that she finds important, for whatever stupid ass reason, huh? You tell her the truth and it's gonna alienate her from you. What's the purpose of that? What utility does it serve you? You guys know that I'm all about pragmatism. You guys know that I only care about achieving the goals that I want or you want. I mean, pragmatism, that's what it's about. I'm not talking about like murdering people to get what you want, but I am saying that you should act like an adult and lying, telling women untruths, blatant untruths. Well, it's a part of the man-woman dynamic. And to pretend otherwise is foolish. You have to tell them falsehoods in order to get them to do what you want. And this is the truth, yeah? And it's unpleasant because we would like it, frankly. And here's the thing, guys would like it if with women we could just be straightforward and direct. It would make life so much easier for us. Yes, for guys, we want women to just, accept the truth and all the rest of it. But see, that's the problem. That's where guys screw up, by thinking that women are guys. Women are not guys. Women are very different. Their psychology is very different. And I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass about these blank slaters who say that it's all social conditioning. They can tell that to whomever. Yeah, that's not true. It's not true. Women are hardwired to think certain ways and want certain things, and they don't want to know the truth. And that is a truth you better learn right quick. Hi guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to my Patreon channel, where I deliver one additional video every Wednesday on topics that are frankly too controversial to air on YouTube. This channel, CRP, is hanging on by the skin of its teeth, and it likely will be probably just deplatformed altogether. But on Patreon, you can find my content. Yeah, so please join it. It's in the link is in the description below. Thanks very much.